Welcome to TAIFA World Ministry of Education. How's everyone today? I'm going to read a quote by George Washington, who they say is the first president. It's called Feathers to Feathers. Feathers and feathers. Fez is a hat the Moors wear, and feathers refer to people on the land, the indigenous people. Have you ever wondered, before I get into this, let me ask you a few questions to get you ready to receive what's being read. Have you ever wondered why, as a people, we are given so many different names, colored, Negro, black, but none of these names really take us to understanding, just who we are, where we come from. They say Africa, but Africa don't tell you anything. That's just a continent. And they're not looking for us over there. So that can't be it. Plus, there's controversy whether we actually came here on ships. So we all grew up with that idea of what's going on. Japanese got Japan, Koreans got Korea, Europeans got Europe. But why we don't have a name that relate us to a land? Okay, now I'm ready to read this quote by George Washington. If we would agree to take the fezzes and the turbans off the Moors' heads and remove the sandals from their feet and enforce severe punishments, and to also swear a death oath. Swear a death oath. That means take an oath that if you reveal anything, you will lose your life. Take a death oath between ourselves to religiously and faithfully not to allow anyone to teach the Moorish children who they really are, or who their forefathers were, and only allow the Moorish children to be taught that they were truly Negro, black people, and colored folks. 200 years from today, the Moorish people would not know their nationality nor the national name of their forefathers. Also, they would not know from which land or ancestors that they are descended from. Any questions? Anybody want me to reread it? Did you understand it? It's basically saying that the reason why you was miseducated, well, we all miseducated, was to keep you from the knowledge of yourself. And the reason why you had to be careful of the knowledge of yourself, because when you know who you are, when you have a proud ancestry, your ancestors come alive within you. They're not going to stand for it. Or if you don't know who you are, you tell somebody they're a slave, then the ancestors remain dead. You call somebody out of their name, out of their ancestral name, the ancestors not going to come alive in you because they don't know what black, what is that? They're not going to respond to that. So this was a determined effort. They can't help us because they took a blood oath not to reveal the secrets that we're Moors. And anyone caught teaching us the true knowledge of who we are is a death sentence. no matter who you are. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Noble Drew Ali, anybody who come teaching us who we are is a death sentence because they had to hide the knowledge of who we are so we will not regain our greatness. That's the only way you can keep people down. Now, if our children grew up knowing the great ancestors and being proud of their history, we'd be on the same level with the same playing field. There's nothing they cannot accomplish because they have awakened their ancestral greatness within them. So the whole point was to keep that part dead in them. Okay, I got another meeting I got to go to. I'll talk to y'all later. How you to the tribes? Assalamu alaikum to the Moors and the Muslims.